Welcome to our schoolroom. Our eating area is also doubling as our schoolroom at the moment, but it's working for us. The lighting doesn't seem very good on this camera, and I apologize for that, but it's actually much brighter in person than it is on this camera. Right here on this wall, we have a basic map of the United States, and even though my kids are young, all I use it for right now is just to point out that this is where we are and grandma lives there, and if something that I think it's interest that will grab their interest happens, I would point out this is where this happened or something like that. Over on this wall, we have the days of the week, months of the year chart that I'm working on with my 3-year-old. Here I have a little clipboard. If there's any little project that comes to mind that I want to do that I don't want to forget, I would put it on there. That more short-term projects, I should say. If it's something more long-term, I'll put it in my binder. Here I have a 1 to 100 chart that I'm trying to master with my 5-year-old, that she can tell the numbers, not just in sequence, which she knows, but that she can count from, at any point. Over here, I have some scrap cardboards and stuff that we use for little art projects. Then here we have a little placemat that they eat with. It's nice because my 5-year-old, who is now learning time, she looks at it and she'll be like, okay, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, this is the shorthand, the longhand, while she's, eating or after eating. So that is good for reinforcement. Here, this is just an empty scrapbooking folder that I have that I place here. This is their binders from last year. That's still here because I have something to put in it. This is my 3-year-old's all-in-one getting ready book that we are using right now. We are going through it really slowly, and here I have their binders for this school year. My 3-year-old, because of when she's born, she's going to be doing preschool for a bit, but we're taking it really slowly, so that's why you see the same preschool, last year and this year. These are some dry erase books that they use just just to keep them busy at times when I may have something that I need to do. These are some brain quests, flashcards with little fun questions and answers, to help reinforce little things that that they need to learn at these ages. And I have these are the older ones for my 5-year-old, and I have some more over there for my 3-year-old. In another video, I will explain how I was able to stock my schoolroom. Okay, here I have 2 sets of, sorry about that. I have 2 sets of, sight words that my 5-year-old and I, we've completed now, but ever so often I still give it to her. Just, reinforcement is always good. And these are some phonics cards. These are the ones we're using right now. I have a box with some more. Underneath, these are some workbooks, more advanced workbooks that I got, but they were so inexpensive. I just could not pass them by because I know that at some point in time I will need them. So that's why that is there. Here, I have math flashcards. We're working on addition and subtraction and time. So I will do like random little worksheets for them. But sometimes I'll use these cards, I'll use workbooks and mix it up. This is a little addition, another flashcard learning game thingy that I got on Amazon. It did not come with the pen. You had to buy the pen separate. I think another time I might do a review on that. This here is some more cards. Most of these, however, are Bible cards that I would use with them. I have some number cards there, but a lot of these are Bible flashcards. And this is their Play-Doh. Over here, on top here, I have this little stack, I still have some filing to do because, as I said, we recently moved, so I'm a little behind, but I'm not going to sweat about it. In here, these are some more Bible flashcards, but I'm missing two. I know it's somewhere around this house, so when I find them, then I'll put them back away. In here, this is really fun. So over the years, when we would buy Wendy's, you would always get these little pieces and they would be all over the house. So what I started to do was collect them. And I want to say this took, see the size of the bucket. It's about half. This was over a couple of years. I want to say at least 3 years worth, because it's not like we were going Wendy's every weekend, right? But the point is that I have quite a bit of them now, and my kids absolutely love playing with these. So that is a win. Here I have just some odd puzzles and stuff that they would use. Those are the go-to puzzles that they like to use. So I have them right there, ready to go. This is just an empty chocolate box, and I just thought it was just too cute to throw in the garbage. So it will be used for something else. This drawer is empty. Oh, because I had something in it, but I used it, so I have to use this drawer for something else. Here I have some crafts to do with the girls. This is a recycle crafts, some bead crafts, some more crafts, craft items. My 3-year-old loves playing with those. More craft items. Oopsie. Sorry. Okay, these are, more craft items and stationeries that I use for them in particular. Paint. And this is a drawer full of puzzles, only puzzles. This drawer is empty. Okay. Over on this shelving, these are all workbooks. Now, most of these on this side, they are completed. This together with that green binder I was telling you that's completed, I have to file them away and put them away. Those I haven't gotten to yet because as I said, we just moved. So I just put them there, but most of these on this side are completed. This is, you see what this is about just now. This is the workbook that my 5-year-old and I were almost through with. We just have a couple more pages to do for this school year. And I'm going to see if we can do this other one as well, just to make sure that she understands everything, that we covered for this year. These are different types of workbooks that we're using for this school year between my 3-year-old and my 5-year-old. I want to say more so my 5-year-old, not really my 3-year-old. The only thing right here that concerns my 3-year-old is just this little craft book. Let's see if I can move this to show it to you. When we do crafts, we would, stick them inside of these pages just to keep them in one neat place. And that's my 5-year-old's. Yeah. So that's that. Over on this side, we have writing, like pencils and erasers and sharpeners. And in here, I also have 2 on-the-go notepads. So anytime they're bored, my 5-year-old, she would come and get hers and her sister's little notebook. This one, I think she's finished with. She'll get their notebooks with a pencil and they can scribble their hearts away because they both love to scribble. So here we have crayons and markers. At the bottom here, construction paper, galore of coloring books. These are all manuscript writing stationaries, whether it's pages or these dry erase. This is all for manuscript practice. These are activity books, like with stickers. All of these are activity books that they really enjoy. They had so much more, but they really like doing those. So I'm almost through with those. Here, I have some jumbo coloring books, and they had got this make a face, but I think they've used this out completely. This here, let me take this out. What this is actually is a paper placemat that I had gotten at the thrift store, and I just think that I can use it for some type of craft. I haven't figured out what, but I think I paid like less than a quarter for it. So I'm like, okay, I think I can use that for something. So that's why that's there. Here I have the books that I'm using for reading with my 3-year-old. Right now we're doing short vowels from Leapfrog. This is a practice reading book that is from my country that I grew up on, that I just had to get, and I was so happy that a friend of mine was able to get it for me. So that's what that is. So I'm using that with her as well. Making numbers. I can spell. We're really loving this because she's learning how to spell little 4-letter words. And Sylvester and the alphabet. This book, we're not using this one as yet, but this is rhyming words. Over here, I have tablets, different types of tablets. Sorry about that, people. This is the solar system, different types of little tablets that you can use, and these are 2 very inexpensive Android tablets that we use for Starfall and ABC Mouse. I have a lot of books that is not necessarily for now, but they were so cheap when I got them. And because I'm homeschooling, I think a lot of you could probably relate to buying books that is not for now, maybe, I don't know. You can leave me a comment at the bottom, please. Anyway, moving on. So these books here, right, so this section, and those that I pointed out there, those are all for future, basically, with the exception of this book. This book I sort of kind of used with respect to teaching them to read. I'll do a review on this book as well. This children's dictionary, and this one, my 5-year-old, she would use these. She would, just for fun, she would look at the pictures and read up a word, because she can read already, thank God. So she will use these and she would read up something just for fun. Just learn something new, and she likes it, so that's a win. Anyway, these are books for mummies reading. Most of these are homeschool. The old laptop that I had, I used this for the online part of the curriculum that we're using right now. These are my 5-year-old's workbooks for grade 1. I got those already. All of these are our Bible books that we use. So a lot of times how I will do this is in the morning after, because my husband, he would have left for work already. After they have their breakfast, I'll read them a story from the Bible, or sometimes at night. But most times now, the way how I do it is in the morning. After they had their milk or something, I will read, especially from this one. And these my kids, they grew up on this one. So I still read it sometimes, but mostly this, but I do read a little bit of all of them. Over here, these are all the reading books that my 5-year-old and I are doing this school term. And she comes on her own and picks up. She really, really likes, they go through stages where they find books and they really like it. This is the book that she's really liking right now. So every day she'll be coming and picking up just that book and reading a story from there. At the bottom here, these are what I'll call our read-aloud books. This whole shelf. Let me step back so you can see. Sorry about that. These are all our read-aloud books. And they come at their leisure, and they can take up a book and read if they want me to read it to them, or they want to just look at the pictures or read at any time. They are free to use any book from on this shelf. And this is my little baby shelf. And you will be surprised how she understands already that this is her shelf, because she comes on here. I made this, it's just a little empty bottle with a whole lot of beads, like spare beads from all over the place. And she enjoys shaking that and driving me crazy. But she really likes shaking that up and looking at it and whatever. Probably I can find a different bottle, but that's all I had. at the moment, so that's what I used. So that's that. This is her flashcards. I use these ABC flashcards with my two oldest, and this is what I use with my baby right now. She is loving that little book, and that's the book that she comes for most times and she will pick up, or this one. But those are all the books that I use with her. And coming to an end over here, we have a color wheel chart, shapes chart, numbers and alphabet. These are more so for for my little one. She's 20 months now. This is for her. I also have a different type, but basically the same thing, with numbers and alphabet in their bedroom, and I have a alphabet line around the wall at the top of the room. It's my belief that if it is they see it, all the time, that they will remember it. And she'd be trying to say her ABCs and numbers already, so probably there's some truth to that. And over here, if you get time and if you want to, you can check out my blog. I talk about this. This is our little behavior chart, and that's it. So that's our schoolroom. As I said, excuse the lighting. It doesn't seem too good in this. This shot doesn't give it the credit that it deserves, but it's brighter in person. So thank you for joining me along this journey. If there's any questions you have, please ask me below. Anything you want me to explain, I'll be happy to explain. And I think that's it. Thank you very much. And I do hope you have a blessed day. Bye.